simply enough. Gave the touch judges no problem at all. 2-0 to Villeneuve. Drop out under the post. And Villeneuve won't want to throw away that advantage given to them by that beautiful kick by Ballet. The green and whites considerably encouraged by that. They've made everybody sit up and take notice in this first season of the new styled French Championship. That's Bees trying to run it clear for Catalan. Roy can play fullback, indeed has played fullback for France. Carminati more, that's good handling, good tackling too. Straightening up is 10, who normally plays on the wing. Trying out his speed at standoff half. Villeneuve coming up strongly in the tackle, not giving Catalan time to move. Well, almost a slip through, but possession lost. Quickly picked up by Lopez, and the penalty, Monsieur Sabrol catches them all offside. You can probably hear the noise of the lone drummer of Villeneuve in the background. That's another good kick, this time a ground gainer. Solid break by Small, which ends, unfortunately, in the loss of the ball. It's a good, strong break by Carminati. Made his impact already. And again, possession lost. So much lost possession in these opening stages. Neither side settled down as an attacking force. But most of the play going Villeneuve's way. Rabot dictating. And that looked a high tackle. Certainly Monsieur Sablérol thinks so. And also a little bit of the mouth too. So this one eminently kickable. Could be a second penalty success. Now let's see what happened here. Bang. That was the original penalty, and there was a bit of mouthing too. Well, he looks confident, certainly banged the first one over confidently, Ballet. No, he's missed that one. It was easier than the first one. Ballet putting it wide. Still 2-0 for Villeneuve. But so far, they've dominated the opening exchanges. Campana. Show me two. Oh, he transferred that beautifully as the tackle came in. Exciting stuff this by Villeneuve. Their fans loving it. Delbert keeping it moving. What wonderful handling. Somitu brought down deep inside the 22. Again, Delbert keeps it going. Hurst. Good handling. Despin. Villeneuve, oh, what a nice, oh, took them all by surprise. What a super little effort by Campana. Took the Tres Catalan defence completely by surprise. They thought he'd move it inside. He spotted the gap on the outside and whipped over. (6-0) with the kick to come. Well, the spectators didn't help with seeing that replay, but we saw enough to see how Campana took advantage of sleepy defence. The sort of thing that must have driven Jacques Jourdain to distraction this season. Now, Ballet from the other side. Not an easy one for a right-footed kicker with the tendency to swerve in front of the post. He's going to have to bang this one straight and true from an awkward angle. No. That's wide, so he's missed 2 out of 3, Ballet. And it's Villeneuve 6, Tres Catalan 0. But it's been all Villeneuve at the moment. This championship first leg. How surprising to recap to consider that Carcassonne, the great Carcassonne, appear in neither of the playoffs. Or championship or cup this year. How the mighty fallen. And we're seeing that today with Tres Catalan. They just squeezed into this top 4. That's a lovely kick too. They're playing with splendid confidence. And as so often happens with a side playing confidently, the breaks are going their way and the bounce. Bees could do nothing about that. And perhaps fortunate for him, he didn't get to it before it broke the touchline. Otherwise, it might have been head and ball to Villeneuve. Oh, a little scurry by Gomez. Carminati driven back. Monsieur Sableron ruling the knock on, but and that's given a penalty for use of the elbow. Monsieur Sableron won a lot of respect in Great Britain for his handling of the tests against Australia. Aussies weren't too sure after the first test. Perhaps understandably warmed to him a little more in the second and third, since they won them. Carminati. Acting half-back is Gouache, the drop goal expert. Well, that was rather telegraphed. Domingo. Fifita. Oh, got it away beautifully with his toes. Gomez. And Tres Catalan keeping it going well. Carminati. This is excellent handling under a lot of pressure. Villeneuve tackling well. Well, that's bad luck for 10, losing possession under that tackle. Knock on and head and ball to Villeneuve. But that's the best bit of action we've had from Tres Catalan. Well, Gomez was quickly round that scrum. Acting half-back Delbert. Hurst. A little bit of roughing up. I think Monsieur Saberol not prepared to countenance too much of that by Gomez. Penalty. Rather silly, Gomez. He made no attempt to let him get up. Did a bit of roughing up. May make a point in terms of virility, but it doesn't impress referees. Good drive by Small. Over the 22, Villeneuve looking for another try. That's a high tackle, surely. Jean-Luc Rabault. Poleaxed, and that's 10 in the sin bin. There's Rabault, bang, getting the treatment. Mike Gregory at Warrington may think that's poetic justice after what Rabault did to him. Well, the big man is up again. May inquire a little later on who dished it out. At the moment, that gentleman's in the sin bin. The invitation of Monsieur Sablerol, and another 2 points on the cards for Villeneuve. Ballet's fourth kick could be his second successful one. Yes, indeed, 8-0 to Villeneuve. No more than deserved. Simple enough kick from in front. No problem. Well, no sign yet of a comeback by Catalan. Ballet, got it out. What good passing. Finally, it's Lopez who's brought down. But he seems to see why Villeneuve have been the surprise team of this year's championship in France. Refreshing approach to the game. What a good burst. Well, lucky to get away with that. Released the ball perhaps a little loosely, so me too. He got away with it. The attack continues its momentum. Delbert just holding it up. A teasing little grubber kick, that. Gave Bees a few problems. Gomez moving it out wide. Delaunay, experienced French international, although he has indicated his determination to quit the international scene. It's exciting stuff. He's not getting a lot of ground. Oh, dear me. So Villeneuve again with Campana, the try scorer. What a quick little man he is. If he sees a gap, he's through it. There's another one. Defence was nowhere. Hurst, the Aussie, one of them, went round 3 defenders as if they were gateposts. Token effort to tackle from Bees. Gouache tried to tap his ankles. No problem for Hurst. And Villeneuve sail into a 12-0 lead, and it should be simple enough for Ballet to make it 14. Not a whiff of opposition yet from xhampionship Catalan. And they won't want to leave themselves too much to do in their home return leg. One-way traffic at the moment as Ballet kicks his third goal to add to the tries by Campana and just now by Hurst. Villeneuve full value for this lead, constantly running at xhampionship Catalan, even from their own 22. Calvé has hardly been put under pressure. Well, that's Revol, experienced winger. Very unhappy afternoon so far for Catalan. Now that time Gomez was a little too quick off the mark. He's arguing. Well, he either went round there like grease lightning or he was offside. Monsieur Sablerol had no doubt which it was. And it's close to the Perpignan line. xhampionship Catalan in trouble again. Delbert rather telegraphing that. The tacklers coming out of their traps quickly. That was a good rake. Now 6 more, ended unfortunately for xhampionship Catalan. Short ball, just a metre out. Wakefield, and that's the end of that. A low pass wasn't taken, but that could have been try number 3. Well, that was pretty good, except for that final pass, which keeps the pressure on with head and ball to Villeneuve. Down the short side goes Delbert. What good straightening up by Despin. Bewildering array of moves. Again, the tackle's broken. Again, just a metre short. The pressure unrelenting. Rabot switches it, and that's another try. No, it was forward, says Monsieur Sablerol. But the Catalan defence was completely beaten. Well, let's have a look at it. Moved out by the coach, Australian coach Wakefield. Looked a super try, but Monsieur Sablerol has given a penalty to xhampionship Catalan. A let off for them. It's 14-0 to Villeneuve. Good healthy lead. Good value for it. Another disappointing afternoon so far for xhampionship Catalan. And the tacklers are coming up quickly. Catalan passing a bit laboured. It's Carminati and Fifita in combination. But they're being driven backwards. And there's Delaunay himself has to go down. But they've lost 10 metres on that. Carminati looking round. Some of these passes are being thrown just for the sake of it, to get out of trouble. Now Revol. And he gets 6 more. The referee wiping the slate clean. Carminati coming up quickly. Oh, and the boot flew in anger there. Either that or that's a very good mime by Despin. Carminati gets the lecture. Despin, and you don't have to be a speaker of fluent French to know that Monsieur Sabirol was saying any more of that and you walk. Well, let's see what happened. Down goes Carminati. Bang. A mouthful of studs for Despin. You might think Carminati lucky, but Villeneuve might exact their own retribution now. They do. Verde. Well, that's what you get when you stick a boot in somebody's face, and that's the right way to do it. International Daniel Verde. Again, Bees makes no more than a token effort to tackle. Strong questions have to be asked about his fullback's defensive capabilities. He just waves a limp left wrist in the direction of Daniel Verde. Bellet to make it 20 points to 0. No problem. Saluted by the drums and by an extremely enthusiastic public address announcer. The man who, before the match, was extolling the virtues of prunes with Armagnac. 20-0 for Villeneuve. Well, if this carries on, it's going to be a cricket score by Villeneuve in cricket weather here in the south of France. And what another day of disasters for Jacques Jourda, who I think will want this season to end. Rabot. Well, it may well do in a fortnight if Tres Catalan go too many points behind this afternoon in this championship semi-final first leg. Well, Bees might not be the best tackler in the world, but he took that kick well. Revol. Delaunay, and a knock on. Guy Delaunay must be a very unhappy captain. 20-0 for Villeneuve. Again, Gomez comes flying round the scrum. This time, there was a knock-on in picking that ball up. So Gomez gets what he wants. He gets the feed. 10. Quickly pounced on. That's Fifita, hard-working loose forward. Gomez. Desperately throwing it back to Delaunay, but he got it away nicely to Nogueira. And again, the ball goes forward. Carminati dribbles it on, but the knock-on has been seen. ball to Villeneuve, who've done pretty well as they liked in this opening half of this French Championship semi-final. They lead 20 points to 0 against xiii Catalan. And that's the first crucial mistake they've made. But then it's compounded by xiii Catalan, who failed to gather it. No, they have got it. Thought they'd lost it for a moment. Now, Montgaillard. Well, this is untidy stuff. Fifita. Gouache. Well, Gomez. And that look of self-disgust tells it all. Penalty. Differential penalty, not kickable. Scrum offence. Now, can xiii Catalan do something about this? They'll find touch and then run it. Can they get a try and start making inroads into that considerable 20-0 deficit? Gouache is the man who's kicking. Now a chance for xiii Catalan, Jacques Jourda's men, to run it inside the Villeneuve 22, when the ball comes back, that is. Well, a useful little wriggle. Gouache, the acting half-back. Montgaillard moving it inside. Fifita. Quick change of direction, but the defense were ready for it. 10 bottled up. Gomez. Gomez again. Well, they just don't know where to move it. These green and white jerseys swooping in so quickly. Gomez. 10. And the ball's lost. Now counter-attack. Ballet. Rabot. Oh, we haven't seen much of the wing. Mater. Knock on. Head and ball to xiii Catalan. A little bit of attention. I'm afraid that Mater's little run ended in lost possession and a bang on the head. xiii Catalan running from within their own half. Fifita. Montgaillard. Quick break from acting half-back by the busy Gouache. xiii Catalan looking for their first points, trailing 20-0. But still the green and white hoop jerseys swarm in like bees. Well, a change of tactic by Tenner. Mater. Plays the ball to himself. But not correctly. Had a marker. Penalty to xiii Catalan. Now, it's a simple enough kick, or are they going to go for 6 points? No. Better 2 in the bag than 6 in prospect, especially the way Villeneuve have been tackling. So a chance to make it 20 points to 2. Gouache is the kicker. Well, it looks easy. And they always do look easy. But that one went over comfortably enough. And Tres Catalan get 2 on the board. Is 20 points to 2 with that penalty goal by Gouache. Well, the little sprinkling of Tres Catalan supporters here at La Mir Mori Stadium in Villeneuve have something to cheer them now. As Ballet kicks off, 20 points to 2, Villeneuve lead. Now, will that inspire Tres Catalan? A lot of inspiration if they're going to come back and make inroads into this first leg lead for Villeneuve. The long floating ball, an attempt to outflank this quick tackling Villeneuve side. Fifita. Ten. Gomez, Delaunay, nice short ball. Trying to bring in second row forward Laurent. Haven't seen much of the Tres Catalan second row. Gomez, kick well taken by his opposite number, Delbert. Mater. Despin. Oh, number trimmed down that touchline, but he found it. That's Somitu. Can only have been about a metre of space, but he went through it. Well, that was an escape. It was a loose pass. It hit the shoulder, or that might have been another try to Villeneuve. Might have been try number 4. Good tackle by Despin, busy little centre. Didn't give Revol much room. Well, that's as well he didn't pass that. Interception was on. How Villeneuve are tackling. Look at the speed with which they come up. That was Despin going up. He missed his man. But only just. And Gouache has to kick. Doesn't find touch. What a comfortable time this man has had. Calvé, the fullback. Campana gone into the middle to look for work. They all want a share of the ball. Despin. Rabot. First acting halfback, whipping it out. Despin, neat little kick. Well taken by Delaunay. Good burst. Well unloaded. But still, Tres Catalan having the greatest difficulty getting out of their own half. Right, oh, there's an elbow. Monsieur Sabarol let that one go by Hurst. Now, can Tres Catalan do something in this closing minute before half-time? Got a couple of minutes to go. No, that was released when he was held, was it? Well, it's a handover anyway. 6 tackle, the handover. Rabot. just over the halfway line. 20 points to 2, Villeneuve lead. Richly deserving it too. Looking for more points before what good passing. Didn't even have to look where to put that. He knew the winger was there, Mater. Up to 22. And again down the touchline, but he knocked on and doing it. That sucker punch of nipping on the blind side has caught Tres Catalan out time and again. And Monsieur Alain Sablerol decides there's no time for any more play in this first half. So in this first leg, semi-final game in the French Championship, Villeneuve with 3 tries and 4 goals from the kicker Ballet against a penalty goal by Gouache lead handsomely as we prepare for the second half before their own spectators by 20 points to 2.